Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Sun transit in Sagittarius. Very important. End of the year and very important video because Sun is going in the friend's house and friend is aspecting, but one more planet is there who is continuously aspecting the Sun. Who is that planet and what he is going to do? Let's welcome Akashji for all 12 ascendants. Namaskar, Ram Ram.
Namaskar, Rohit ji. Ram Ram. Thank you so much. I was unwell last week. Thank you so much for all the people who asked how I am feeling. I am feeling much better now. That's why I'm able to make this video. Still, my throat is not good, but God is kind. I thought that we cannot miss this important transit. Now, we will start with a beautiful thing that Sun is entering into the sign of Sagittarius, but Sagittarius is a fire sign. It comes after Scorpio water sign, and it's a fire sign. It's a Gandanta point also. It is a point that very big leap of Surya actually ends. Now what happens here is that Brihaspati is not a fire kind of a planet. Brihaspati is soft, full of knowledge, wisdom, but there is a very deep meaning of this Sagittarius as well as the fire symbol here. I will explain you in a simple story. When the worlds were very young, when it was just beginning of this, universe, at that time Brihaspati carried immense wisdom, but the wisdom alone was not, okay. It was only heavy. It was not being able to be put over other people. The Devas knew the scriptures, yet their lives lacked direction. Knowledge existed, but fire was missing. Now, if you have knowledge and if you don't have the power to put that courage out there to use that knowledge, then what is the knowledge useful for? Exactly right. Now, knowledge, Jupiter could explain dharma, but he could not ignite it. Seeing the imbalance, Surya, the sun, arose from the cosmic horizon and entered Dhanu, Rashi, Sagittarius, the sign ruled by Jupiter, the sign of dharma, law, expansion, and divine purpose. In the Sagittarius, Surya did not burn Jupiter. Now, that is a very important thing to understand. All these Puranic stories, they give us a very clear idea that Surya combusts all the planets, right? But Brahaspati, when it talks about Guru, how can I, being a disciple, combust my Guru? Right? Instead, he awakened him. Surya said, wisdom without action becomes burden. Truth without courage remains incomplete. And in that case, Sagittarius, being a fire sign, guided by Mars like momentum, became the battlefield where knowledge turned into living law. The fire was not destructive, it was purifying. Surya lent Jupiter his authority, confidence, and courage, and Jupiter repaid Surya by giving him direction, ethics, and higher meaning. Together they became Dharmagni, the fire of righteous action. Now, there are few, when we go into a lot of details and keep reading, then you'll understand that when Indra, when Indra was ruling and when he came into a certain point when he was supposed to choose ego, he chose responsibility over ego, and that was in the sign of Sagittarius. When Surya entered into the sign of Sagittarius at that point of time, same way Agni, Lord Agni, who is the owner of this fire sign, carries message with discipline, not impulse. And also Lord Varuna, it upheld the cosmic law with compassion once they were in touch with Sagittarius. So it makes a very big difference. When Sagittarius, we look at a fire sign, it is not the destructive fire. We have destructive fire, like for example, Leo, where Magha Nakshatra is. That's a destructive fire. It is a fire that can actually burn you down to ashes. Aries can burn you down to ashes. But when we talk about Sagittarius, it is not that fire that burns you down to ashes. It is a fire that actually forms. You know how we put hot melted metal into fire so that it can become a weapon? Exactly, this is that fire that creates. Sagittarius taught the Devas that power must serve truth and truth must act. The fire transformed their lives not by granting weapons, but by giving them purpose. From that time onwards, whenever the Surya, sun, enters Sagittarius, the universe remembers this pact. Wisdom must walk, truth must act, and fire must guide, not destroy. Thus, in Sagittarius, the sun does not dominate Jupiter's energy, he illuminates his energy, and Jupiter in return shows the sun where to aim his fire. If you see Sagittarius, that aiming symbol. Now, what is happening here is that Rohitji, the reason for telling this story is that at this moment, Brahaspati is in retrograde motion and not in the sign of Sagittarius. It is in the sign of Gemini, but putting in direct seventh aspect on Sagittarius, which is making a direct relationship with Sagittarius. And at that point of time, when Surya enters here with Mangal, which are both fiery signs, many people on YouTube, which I have been seeing, are trying to scare you that this is going to happen, that is going to happen. Yes, Mars can be a little bit of aggressive, but when it comes to Surya, here it is, everything is going to fall into order. So it's a very, very beautiful transit for you. So do not worry about it. Rohiji, do you want to say anything about this Surya and Sagittarius and Brahaspati on top of
Ah,
Saturn putting the 10th aspect? So many things happening with Mars conjunction, both in fire sign. I want your opinion and views as well.
yes, I read somewhere that Sun and Jupiter is the most benefic conjunction in this world, in whatever chart it has, because Jupiter is a blessing, Jupiter is expansion, Jupiter is bhagya, fortune, and when it comes with Sun, who is your soul, so it brings lots of immense joy and things for you. But the thing is that now Jupiter is aspecting Sun, Jupiter is aspecting on sign, ready to give everything, but the planet Saturn, who has the duty to see that you get everything according whichever house this combination is coming, you are getting result from that house. But my 10th drishti as a Saturn is on that house, you should be ethical, you should be moral, you should be disciplined, you should be in order, then only I will let you get this result. Otherwise, this is my duty, because my 10th drishti is the most toughest drishti. So people who are into the Jupiter Saturn or Sun Mahadasha or Antar Pratyantar Dasha, they should examine this thing more uh, in
Carefully.
closer way, because they will get the results more fast. So this is how
Absolutely.
this is beautiful.
100%.
This is on
110%.
right path.
Yeah. So this story was important to understand that it is not destructive energy. It is an energy that gives that shape to the fire. It is not a fire that is here to burn you. It is a fire to shape you. That is the exactly meaning of this. Now moving forward with Aries ascendant and with all the Aries Rashi and ascendant people, here we go. You'll be able to understand how this matters for you. So now Surya is entering into the ninth house. Now we will see it in two ways. From 16th of December till 14th of January, till the time it enters into Makar Rashi, we're starting a Makar Sankranti. This is the last transit of Sun in the year of 2025. This is the ninth house, and ninth house is a very important house of Punya. Now, fifth house Lord, that is Purva Punya Lord, is coming to the ninth house of Punya that you have done during this time. That means all the Punya accumulated of this lifetime, of this past deeds that you have done, and you have not received any, any reward for it. This is that period that you will see that you will start getting much resource, and especially those who have done righteous actions, and sometimes by doing righteous actions you may have felt or you are feeling that you were not rewarded properly. This is a very, very important, amazing time because this is a house of justice. Ninth house is also the house of judicial success. So this is house of justice, judicial success. We will see that higher learning is going to be at the peak during this time. You may learn some very big things in your life. Also, when we talk about your, about mentors, teachers, anything that has to do with more of gurus, they may come with you, unite with you at this moment, collaborate with you as a warrior. They will be standing by you. Your bosses, your teachers, maybe standing by you to fight that injustice that you are going through at the moment. This time authority will be too much dharma driven because this is a dharma house, and on top of that, because Surya is fearless, wherever Surya goes, it does not care about what you think or what other people think about it. It has to give you light. If you can take the light, take it, otherwise get burned with it. That is exactly the nature of Surya. And in this situation, Surya becomes very fearless, his visions becomes very, very focused, and there is lot of ambition fueled. In fact, this is the time that you are making new goals for the next year, that okay, this is what I want to do for the next year, this is what I want to achieve for the next year, and you are going to be absolutely having amazing moral courage during this time. And it is one of the most beautiful period, to don't get feared about it. It is a good time to take your education to a higher level. It is a good time to explore spirituality. It is a good time to explore some new courses, new we can say new certifications in AI, in all the things where the world is moving right now. Surya is a very, very progressive energy. Always remember this. Surya is not the energy that is bad for you. Especially for Aries ascendant. In this, all the three houses where Surya is right now are fire signs. If you see, Lagna is where it gets exalted, fifth house is where it owns, and ninth house is where it is sitting right now. It is all the areas where Surya becomes very dominant, very powerful. So, in fact, this is a time those people who do not have any jobs, or those children, children who are suffering, you will see great possibility of things to be in your favor now. So make this time not as a fear, but as a very powerful time to transform yourself. And this is the time your luck will be working for you. Rather than you working, Saturn, what can Saturn do here? Saturn is a very good planet for you. It is the lord of your 10th and the 11th house. And when Saturn is putting the 10th aspect here, it does not mean Saturn is going to do something wrong for you. Saturn here is going to give you more power, give Surya more power, because it knows that in the next few days, in 1 month, it will be entering into, for the next 2 months, completely after January, it will have influence on both the Saturn houses. So Saturn has to be nice to Surya. So please make absolute wonderful plans here. Try to be as ambitious as you can. Be very extrovert. Be very hopeful for finding a job, for everything. Only thing that when it comes to the respect towards guru, teachers, mentors, bosses, try to be as respectful as you can. With new year entering, so we have also released the 2026 yearly video, and we are doing the yearly readings, and many people did not find spots, but we have open spots for this month. So you can just WhatsApp on the description, on the WhatsApp link is there in the description below, so you can comment there, and you can ask Samantha and she will help you. All the best, guys. Have a great time. Beautiful talking to you, and have a great transit. See you next time. Transit. Taurus ascendant. When we talk about Taurus ascendant, eighth house is where Surya is going. Now, if you look at Sun's position here, it is the fourth house lord. And when you see all the three fire signs here, are the signs that are 12th house, fourth house, and ninth house. That means the moksha trikon. If you see, the fourth house is moksha, eighth house is moksha, 12th house is moksha, and all are three fire signs. Surya has a very big dominance over this signs. Now, at this moment, when Surya is transiting into Sagittarius here, and from 16th of December till 14th of January, it's a very powerful energy that you will feel in area related to fearlessness. When Surya comes here, the hesitation that you have, fear that you have to take actions goes away from your life. In fact, the fear in that intimate moments, fear in relationship, fear in, we can say, what you say, battles in your love life, or battle in your head with yourself, confidence, everything goes up during this time. Beautiful period for you. You will see that also, not only the area like the eighth house of transformation is going to be active, but because of the aspect it is receiving from the second house, from a Jupiter which is in retrograde motion, Sun takes more power, more energy here to say that, okay, I am also going to fall into place and try to help Jupiter, Brihaspati, who is right now retrograde here. And what happens in that such cases? The speech, the actions become very courageous. You take very bold and courageous actions in depth. So do not hesitate to take some risk at this point of time. Now, sometimes there is only one problem. See, Mars is also here. We have to understand that Mars is making a Vipreet Rajyog. Try to be as secret as possible, because in this period, if you try to trust other people that, okay, this person will take my secret and will help me, that can be a misconception, or that can be a your aura or your surroundings or your energy, like Saturn's energy of an aspect here, can be misguiding you during this time. You will see that the more secret you are, the more successful you will be in achieving that goal of yours. Your mindset is an absolute warrior mindset during this time. You will, at this moment, there you will not drag things. You see that this year is ending. Surya is in this position. You will be saying that, okay, I need a closure for this kind of an area where I'm really struggling a lot. And what are these areas? These areas can be something to do with real estate. Areas can be something to do with your shared resources, area that is related to your workplace. Surya is dominant, Surya is king. Like somewhere you are taking too much shit, sorry to use this word, but too much bad things from your bosses. Now this is the time to take decisive endings, that okay, you know what, this is done, I cannot take it anymore. So this is the time of showing courage. Inner power has to awaken, and it's a beautiful time for karmic detox. You will see that what does not kill you makes you more stronger. Remember this word. When you open the Satanic Bible, the first line that it says is that what does not kill you makes you stronger. It is a very big statement. If in the battle of good and evil, in the battle of God and demons and whatnot, God has one power. Like this way, God can just end evil. But there is a pattern. That pattern means coexistence of lighting and of darkness. The universe wanted that way. That's why here you this is the time for you to choose to remove that darkness from your subconscious life, from your inner fear that you have. Okay, all the very best. The yearly readings are on. You will see, if you go on WhatsApp here, you will just go on the WhatsApp and click and get on WhatsApp, and you can book the yearly reading, or there's a number on the screen. So absolutely, we will see you there. All the best. For Gemini, we will see that seventh house is where Saturn is transiting, and here there are three important places which are very, 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 very extremely. The houses of desires are the houses of fire here. If you see, the 11th house of desire, the third house of desire, and the seventh house of desire are all fire signs. And at this moment, Sun, being the third house lord, is coming to the seventh house. With Jupiter aspecting here, with Saturn aspecting here, with Mars conjunction in this fire sign, two fiery planets coming together. Now, what does this mean? Number one thing is that fiery partnerships. Now, either your partnership may, depending on your Mahadashantra, see, everything depends on your personal chart as well, that what is going on right now. Either something very powerful, very big transformation in the area related to partnerships, or sometimes very challenging situations where you are very dominant, or because you are in that scenario where this fire is supposed to transform, so it may end the dominance of a partner from your side or from on your life. You will see that at this period, because seventh house is too much fire, so your spouse may be too dominant, or there may be lot of that sudden themes, sudden events where you will see that you are being completely getting more dominance from your spouse. Very important. Leadership. See, seventh house is not a very simple house only for your relationship partnership. It is a house that is 10th from the 10th. It tells about your leadership. It tells about the leadership in alliances also, that what alliance are you doing? Are you going to get suppressed there, or are you going to express yourself very well? So this is that time to this fire that has happened here, this fire that is happening here is end of the year. Now you need to actually define your role, define your place, either in your workplace, either in your marriage, either anything. If you're going through a place where you're not able to decide that what really you are, like how do you want to define your aura, your confidence, your public confidence, your appearance in public places, your legal strength, your what you say, your courage has to come out and show that, okay, you know what, I don't need anyone, I'm so powerful, I will be able to take everything. Or if you want to support me, these are my terms and conditions. This is that period. If you have been getting too much, other people are trying to put you down, this is a time that you may actually, that phoenix may rise right now. Good time for all the people who are thinking of any kind of government related contracts or approaching government at this window, or in fact, not only even in the very, very straight way, because Saturn is putting an aspect here and Jupiter is in Punarvasu Nakshatra. So there may be repeated things. That means you may meet someone repeatedly in this 1 month, where you are supposed to make sure that you are in more comfort zone, so that you can do assertive diplomacy. That, okay, you know what, I need to make sure that diplomatically I don't want to get my work done. And it's a very great time for really truth based unions. If other people are not true, God is very kind, Jupiter is aspecting, Saturn is aspecting, you're getting proper justice, and those people who are not really important in your life and collaboratively they are not useful, they will automatically get away from your life. So this is a very great time. Do not fear. Yes, because they are fire signs, sometimes anger can be a big problem in this relationship area, but that is only it. There is no other problem. You should illuminate yourself like a phoenix and make sure that you make a statement that you are powerful. You are not an alliance which is there for just a support. You are an alliance. Without it, the whole system will fall. That is the statement that you need to put out there to your wife, to your husband, to your bosses, to your colleagues, anyone who's in any interdependence with you and making any small relationships also. Okay, all the very best. Have a great, wonderful transit. And we have started doing the yearly reading. So if you want, you can book it. The WhatsApp links in the description. And all the very best for this transit. I'm very happy for you guys. Cancer ascendant, and when we talk about Cancer ascendant, Sun is entering into the sixth house. Now, look at this, which is a very powerful time for financial relief. That's what the number one thing that I see in you that is going to happen. And Cancer ascendant people, I have seen my house has one, struggling financially, struggling, doing a lot of service, trying to help other people, trying to be always disciplined, trying to put yourself before other people. Nurturing quality is what you have. This time it is more, this nurturing quality is very good. That's what in the story in the beginning, which I told, Jupiter had the quality of wisdom, but wisdom without fire is of no use. If you are a very nice person, you have lot of idea about warfare, you have great knowledge, but you don't know how to pick up a sword and fight, then what is the reason of knowing that warfare knowledge? Exactly, this is that period when you will see that your service, your desire to help other people will have fire. You will be, it will be not coming because someone is saying you to do it, it will be coming from within during this time. It has to be, your routine has to become very warrior oriented routine. You will say that, okay, do make it or break it kind of attitude is what I'm seeing for all the Cancer ascendant people during this time. And it's not so easy. From the 12th house, Jupiter is putting an aspect here on its own sign, and on top of that, your Sun is putting an aspect back. From the ninth house, there is an aspect of Saturn here, which means judicial success. If you are doing some fighting with someone, if there are enemies who are trying to trouble you, you think Mars is here, Sun is here, the enemies will be able to breathe at this point of time. It is very, very, it is a very bad time for your enemies. 100%. You will see the fall of your enemies in front of you. I wish and we pray that God, nothing happens bad to someone. But Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says that when an adharmi is doing adharma with you, you also reply back in a dharmic way, but make sure that adharmi is not, left. So for adharmi, you will have to use the, we can say, the dharma dand. Now, at this moment, we will also see that health becomes a very important. Those who have been fighting, struggling for their health, but not able to really reform or transform their health. This is a time that you will get motivation. You are getting blessings of the God. You have that fire energy. Either you use it to, burn your karmas, or either you use it to waste this time. This is on top, on your will at the moment. At this moment, biggest to biggest problems, you will have a very action oriented problem solving skill at the point, and very righteous discipline, so you will be able to overcome every major obstacle that is coming to your life. So overall, this is a very powerful transit. Don't take it in the wrong way. Monetary wise, you will be able to burn lot of your debts as well. So this is the time of ideating. This is the time that finance, money is a very, very important thing. Remember, see, all the three houses that are fire houses. See, sixth house lord, oh sorry, 10th house lord in the sixth house. Second house lord in the sixth house. Second house is money. Sixth house is money. 10th house is money. All this is called Artha Trikona. It's a very powerful time for you to change your destiny when it comes to money and monetary things. Okay, all the very best. If there are any problems that you are having with your employers, with government, with enemies, so they will not be able to do anything wrong to you. So be very confident, very powerful. All the very best. The new year readings are already there, so 2026 readings, if you want to do and see how the planets are going to be for you, you can put your request in the on the number 403493118, or there is a WhatsApp link in the description. Click that, automatically you will come on the WhatsApp and you can talk to Samantha. She will book you in. All the best. Have a great transit and listen to the story in the beginning of the video. Leo. When we talk about Leo, see, this is Raja, king himself. Dharma. The most important point in Leo ascendant for all three fire signs is to use aggression to restore dharma. Very important. All the big There are so many examples of Leo ascendant people who have restored dharma in this universe. It's a very powerful sign, by the way. Now, I will tell you one two important things here. This is the fifth house where this transit is happening. Surya will enter here from 16th of December till 14th of January. Now, Surya does transit every time, but what is so special? The so special thing is that it is receiving an aspect of Jupiter, who is that fifth house lord, and also it is receiving an aspect of Saturn sitting in the house of Jupiter, and the 10th aspect is going on the house of Jupiter. So, you understand how powerful this time is. Mars is going to be in this sign in conjunction with Sun. As Surya enters from 16th of December into the sign, oh, sorry, 14th of January into the sign of Capricorn, that is the time that Mars will also enter there. And Mars will become exalted here. So you are going to build something very powerful, which is going to make legacies for you. This is not a time to sit and enjoy your holidays. I'm sorry to say this, but no, it is a time to work very hard, creatively open all your doors. The creative fire that is going on in your this can cook something so great that generations that you have can eat this fruits that you have created. Your intelligence will not only be intelligence, it will be more of authoritative intelligence, something where you can demand, where you can say to your intelligence to work according to your will. That is more important. So everyone is intelligent, but intelligence working according to your will at this moment, because it's a time of bold, a very self great expression. So using your teaching, so teaching knowledge we got in first cycle, second cycle, third cycle, we are 30 years age, 40 years age, 50 years age, we have knowledge. Now using that knowledge is also important. Look at the fifth house. Fifth house is purva punya. That means the past good deeds that you have done, it is a time to you know cash them out. Be very sure that you are doing very powerful communication. If there is somewhere you are avoiding fame, name, extrovert behavior, trying to meet people, please do not do this, because sun here comes and adds that little bit of name and fame in your life. If other people are trying to approach you for a collaboration, for talking, for, please do involve yourself. If your colleagues are saying something, please involve yourself. This is a very powerful time when it comes to royal creativity. It's not only creativity, it's creativity that can shine. And your voice, your ideas, your ideology, your complete personality will be absolutely about fearless ideas. Dharma, you will be speaking right things that make logic, that make sense. So it's a very important time. Put your strategic courage out there. Put, very very decision making will be very inspired by your own will, by your own gut feeling. This is also the house of gut feeling. Remember, this is stomach. This is where the we say yes man, let's do it, because this is the house of purva punya. Your stomach, your gut, your inside, your soul know that you're making right decision or wrong. So not a time to sit and enjoy this holidays. There is no holidays for Leo ascendant people. Make sure that you are absolutely aligned towards that goal. Especially see in the house related to higher education, in the house related to knowledge, in the house related to personality development, your career. Sun has to do with your karma. It has to do with your career, and here it is receiving the 10th aspect of Saturn. Those who are retired, for your kids it's going to be such a beautiful time. Guide them in the right way if you can. Those who are children and thinking of going for higher education, this is the time to put more effort of your education. Some very powerful things are coming for you. I am very happy, very hopeful that I am a Leo ascendant myself, so I know how powerful this time is. All the very best. Make the best of this time. And the yearly readings, if you want to see how your year is going to be, how powerful you will be able to transform your year, there is a WhatsApp link in the description. You can click on it, you'll come on WhatsApp and you can discuss with Samantha, or you can just email, or you can just put an inquiry on 403493118, and the team will tell you how to go about it. All the best. See you next transit. Virgo. Now, when we talk about Virgo here, Kanya Rashi, Kanya Lagna, you will see that what is happening. Sun, Surya, the 12th house lord, is coming into the 4th house of fire. Now, all the fire signs for Virgo ascendant people are, moksha houses. How do you count it? First house is dharma, then artha, then kama, then moksha, then dharma, artha, kama, moksha, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. All the three fire signs are absolutely and completely looked upon by fire. And this time, if you see the power here, the power is coming from the Kendra to Kendra. Jupiter in Atichari movement, in retrograde movement, is putting an aspect on Surya here. And not only that, the other Kendra lord, that is, other Kendra placement from the house of Jupiter, Shani Dev is also putting an aspect on the fourth house. Can you imagine the power that Sun is receiving for other planets? Where Jupiter is retrograde as well. Retrograde planet putting an aspect here, it becomes more powerful. Why? Because retrograde planets appears to be closer to the Earth. That means it gives more impact to our lives. Now, in this situation, the fourth house from 16th of December till 14th of January will become the primary area of karma. So 12th house, foreign country, will become the primary area of karma for you. Your reputation will become very fiery. Sometimes in your home people may think as you are very egoistic, but they don't understand that you are doing kind of trying to get into that righteous, what you say, righteous authority that is required at this point of time. People may say that you're too harsh, but don't worry about them. It is okay to take decisions. Sometimes in such situations, because 12th house lord is in the fourth house and in a fire sign, you have to be very, and with Mars, you have to be very careful about your home. If you're putting any electric things, anything, make sure the installation is very much proper. Make sure that your stove, gas, etc. is very, very, you know, in order. Very much important. When we talk about fourth house, mother is the place. So mother like figures, mother like, what you say, mother like, motherly like figures, or that kind of people in your life may create a very big impact during this time. They may completely, their one word can transform your life completely. If you are expecting any foreign travels or anywhere you want to stay or settle in a foreign country, then this is an absolute beautiful time, because fourth house is afflicted. Remember, two malefics sitting in the fourth house afflicts the fourth house. Even if they are fire planets, does not matter. Fire in fire is more fire, more hot, more heat. So this means that there is a great chance for those people who have applied for visa, those who are trying to go to a foreign country for higher education, for anything that has to do with foreign country, for, because see, sun is looking at the 10th house here. So leadership, career moves, everything is going to be very great for you. The power that you will use during this time is going to be very ethical, so it's no problem. See, you are going to do good deeds as well, so because these are all the moksha houses, so something your heart will say that we have to do righteous actions, so that is very good. One thing that we see here, and that is very common when sun is in the fourth house, this is a house where moon as well as Venus gets directional strength. That means digbala. But when sun comes here, sun becomes more authoritative here. Sun says that I rule this. And sometimes in that situation, those people who are very much troubled from their heart health, especially heart, lungs, blood related problems, those who have, they have to be a little bit of careful during this time, because this period can be extremely overwhelming when it comes to energy, that adrenaline, that pump. So that is one thing where we have to be careful. And because Saturn is putting an aspect here, we want to slow down in any kind of real estate related items. If we want to do anything, we want to be going by the area of authority, by the mentors. Like you have to take, or that you take advice of a guru, teacher, or maybe someone who is very learned in that area of whatever decision you want to take. So overall, it's a very powerful, good transit. It's not a time of holidays. In fact, it is a time to aim big, think powerful. In fact, one good thing is there. So those who are in their home countries can still, have a little bit of trouble when it comes to buying a property or a car. But those who are in foreign countries, this is a very powerful time for you to get yourself completely involved into buying a property or a car or anything to do with the land. Very great time for investments. Very, very great time, because Saturn aspecting, nothing can go wrong in karma. Jupiter aspecting, you will get absolute guidance in the right point at right time, and they are both in the fire sign. Mars is here, it can make you manifest things, but only from a foreign country perspective, because 12th house lord is in the fourth house. Okay, so remember this. All the best. Have a great, wonderful, beautiful transit. The yearly readings are on, and you can go on acastro.ca or book it, or you can go in the WhatsApp. In the description, you click, you will come on WhatsApp and you can book your yearly readings. So, all the very best. See you on the other side. Libra, you will see that third house is where you will see that where you're powerful, your inner fire. Now, third house I call is the battlefield. is the battlefield of your life. If you do not have a very good third house, then you will not be able to have a very good life. And by God's grace, all the earth karma, that means all the desire houses are very powerful for you. Third house being a fire sign, it has to be a fire sign. Otherwise, how will you achieve that greatness of being a Libra ascendant in this lifetime? It is only because of this third house. It is a very powerful house. On top of that, here your yoga karka is putting the 10th aspect here from the 6th house. Some great things you will be able to accomplish when it comes to your career, when it comes to your workplace. On top of that, because Saturn is not only Saturn, because Jupiter is putting an aspect here on your Sagittarius, this is again such a powerful time that you can't even explain. Very great time for foreign connections, short distance travel, very great time for gaining a social fame name. This is the time to actually reveal yourself, who you are. If you have been thinking that you are hiding in that cocoon, you want to come out, show that I am this person, I achieved this. This is a time to claim that fame for you. See, 11th house Lord, exactly fifth from itself, and aspected by a retrograde Jupiter who's sitting in Punarvasu Nakshatra. Here, Sun is going into Mula Nakshatra, strengthening your roots. So, this is the time to water your roots yourself. You are making it dry. Your spirituality power, your what you say, your parakram, we can say your warrior attitude will be the most awesome attitude during this time. You will see that you will have extreme unseen strength that you have inside you. This is a time to awaken it. Dragon, if you see Lord of the Rings, the dragon is sleeping under that pile of gold. Suddenly one person goes and awakens the dragon. This is the time that the dragon is there inside you, sitting inside you. Pile of ideas, pile of desires, personal interest, hobbies, communication, your ideas. It is the time to go and awaken that dragon for you. One thing, short distance travel will be there. There can be group people that you may be traveling somewhere for a short period of time. So make the best of this time, because Sun is aspecting the ninth house to higher learning, getting into dharmic learning, bold foreign connections, short term connections, but which can give you long term profits. Also, we will see that this is the time to transform your inner leadership quality. I wish I was Libra ascendant, man. Why next time God will make me Libra ascendant only? I want a real birth. I want to be Libra ascendant with Venus in the sixth house, Sun in the OAG seventh house, Moon in the eighth house, ninth house I want empty, 10th house I don't want anyone, 11th house I don't want anyone, 12th house I want Mercury, uh, uh, first house I want Saturn, second house I want. So this is why all the exalted planets everywhere I want. And when I'm Libra ascendant. Chalo. All the very best. Have a great, beautiful, powerful transit. This is a time to not sit in your cocoon. Come out and take risk. The next year should be full of adventure. It cannot be normal. You see, next year in June of 2nd of June, Jupiter will come to the 10th house and it become exalted. If you do not give it a platform beforehand to go through that adventure, to guide you in that adventure, then what is the use of this life? Then you take another rebirth. It is important for you to get into that power mode, that okay, now let challenge, I will invite challenges into my life, because Jupiter is here to support you. Mars is here to support you next year. Mars next year starts with being exalted for you. So please make sure that you are very powerful. All the very best. One thing that is that yearly readings are on, so we are doing it. It is, you go on the WhatsApp, in the link in the description, you will go click on that WhatsApp, and in the comments also it has been pinned. So go there, you can come on WhatsApp, book it. Sorry, I was not well, so I did not do any appointments. All delayed. Now I have a lot of slots open. So all the best. See you there. Scorpio. When we talk about Scorpio here, Surya is transiting into the sign of Sagittarius, second house. Now, this is the house in the sign of in the sign of Scorpio. All the three houses, that is second house, sixth house, and 10th house, are fire signs, and they are all houses of Earth. Earth means money, money, and here understand Mula. Mula also means money, the root. Money is the root of everything. If you have money, then you can do a lot of things. And here Sun is entering into that house, giving you so much power. courageous gains. You can see that, at this point of time, your networks, people from your occupation, from your workplace, if you're a businessman, if your family is very influential, you're doing family business, this is a time to awaken that dragon inside you. Once you feel that you want to earn money, you have to do action also for it. When sun comes into the sign of Mula Nakshatra, also the fire sign, it has the power to do actions. Any book you pick up and read, you say that only planets in the fire sign are able to give you absolute great results. Other planets are giving you results 40-50% below average. Now this is a time, even in transit, when sun comes here, receiving an aspect of Jupiter, receiving an aspect of Saturn, it is not so simple. It is a very powerful union of these planets with Mars and sun coming together. The Lagna Lord, that means the Lord of your ascendant, every aspect of your life, and the karma lord coming together in the second house, says that this is the time that your income will become very fire fueled. You want that fire inside you. You won't believe, Rohiji, I was talking to one of a person, I can't name him, very famous person, although almost half of the world knows him, and he told me that in the morning, 4 o'clock I get up. I said I sleep around 9:30, 10, 4 a.m. I get up. And after that, only thing that I have is like fire inside me. That how can I not achieve this? He's like, he's like, I have made a pact that Monday to Friday there is no family for me. My family is only my money. Because I make money Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday, there is no money for me. There is only family. So he has divided his life into such a nice place, which I feel is very good, because he said Monday to Friday, my family is also busy, my kids are busy, my wife is busy. My wife is an author, she's writing books and she's selling New York best times, very influential person. And he told me, now at this point of time, I am putting so much into he's a stock market guy also. I'm putting so much into my stocks, and my listings are on NSC and whatnot. He told me, now I have understand some, oh no, so what is a New York exchange and whatnot. So he said, I have understand one thing, that sacrifice is very big. The fire inside you is very big. Unless until this fire to become someone, you will not become. And he said, and he's not even a family rich guy, he came from rags to become riches. That fire inside you, that getting up in the morning and having that goal, that okay, this is by evening I need to achieve it. He said, sometimes I don't achieve it, sometimes I achieve it only 10%, but at least I achieve 10% of that goal. Otherwise I would have no goal. So somehow you all have this opportunity right now to get into such powerful, righteous warrior attitude that can transform your life from now till 2026. Second house is house of authority also. So you will see that you will have a little bit of more authoritative kind of environment around masses. So this is also very good. This is a time that your dignity, your fame, your ability is at peak completely. Sun is supporting you to take action in your career area. So please take action. That is my suggestion. That's why my throat is also not good, but still I'm screaming that please do it. All the best. Have a great transit. Very powerful time that sun is going into this transit, receiving an aspect of Jupiter from Punarvasu Nakshatra. If you have failed in one task earlier, do not give that up. Try it again. Try it again. It may become very powerful. Saturn from the fifth house, putting an aspect on the second house. Whenever fifth house and second house has any relationship, this is the time that you achieve some great, what you say, wealth. As well as not only wealth is not only money, sometimes status in that society, some power that you're looking for, some opportunity that you're looking for, which will give you ways out. That is exactly this period of time. Okay, make the best of it. The New Year's readings are also on. You can go on WhatsApp in the description below, or you can just see the pinned comment and click there and talk to Samantha, and we will be seeing that how your 2026 will shape your goals that you have. All the best. Sagittarius, now see, this is your ascendant, where from 16th of December till 14th of January, your ascendant is going to be so damn heavy, receiving so many powerful aspects that you can't even, like, I can't even get over this happiness that what is happening to you guys. The first house, the fifth house, and the ninth house are absolute fire signs for you. See, ruled by a place Ninth house is the house of your Bhagya planet, that is Surya coming into the Lagna, receiving such powerful placement. On top of that, fifth house is where Surya becomes exalted, and here Surya is sitting with Mars, with Mangal, and in the fire sign, receiving an aspect of Saturn, receiving an aspect of Jupiter. Saturn aspect can say that, okay, you know what, I can make you slow and this and that, whatnot. But don't worry, this is a time of complete empowerment. Your whole body, your mind, your soul, your attitude, your physical outlook, your charisma, your aura is illuminated with solar empowerment. Your identity is going to not be that simple person. It is you, in your favor, in your hands, to change it to a place which says that, okay, this is a person that can't be messed, we cannot mess with this person. That is the kind of power that is seen in your ascendant during this time. It is going to be a lot of dharma oriented. That means righteous activities is what you will do, but righteous activities that will change the way, the pattern that you think, or the people that are thinking wrong things around you is going to be, happening this time. In fact, if you see, the confidence will be royal. On top of that, it is a truth bearer kind of an attitude. If there is failure, there is failure, you will accept it, and now take action over it, work over it to make that failure into something very positive. Because sun is a very authority oriented planet in the ascendant, this is a very commanding presence of sun. So sun takes complete action. It does not care if Saturn is looking at it, it's Jupiter is looking at it, even if they are right at some point of time. Sometimes this egoistic attitude of sun takes over. So we want to be very careful, because at this point of time, when sun is in the ascendant in a fire sign, it is very comfortable. It can take any action without hesitation, which can cause harm to other people as well. Especially seventh house, this is your spouse, your partner. You may become too dominating. Authority should be there, but authority should have a purpose. It should not be just like, there are people with authority, like see the presidents, the prime minister of countries. Some are having authority and using it in such disaster way, and some are using it such a clever way. So authority is important, but using that authority, giving that authority a purpose, is what you're supposed to do. You will get lot of opportunities during this time. Your destiny is in your hands, in your aura, in your environment, in your everything that you have. Your destiny is absolutely aligned with your soul. So please make right decisions. The reason of making this video is only because to tell you, see the beginning, the in the beginning, the story, and see this, why this is happening for you is, this is a new year coming, and sun, it's a solar year. Next year is a very important year for you. So this time, if you take right action, you will be able to get into a place where you will be able to really transform your life in for better, for you, for your family, for people around you, for people who are dependent on you, or for the people you are dependent on. So it works every way. Our one action works every way. All the best for yearly readings. The link is in the description, so you can go and click on that link. It will come you to WhatsApp, or the number is on the screen here, so you can go and talk to me there. All the very best, and have a very powerful, enlightening transit. Capricorn, Rohiji, Makar. Here we will see that Surya is in the 12th house. 12th house is not a very simple house. It is a house that is absolutely connected to your soul. And see, the house of Moksha is a fire sign. The fourth house of moksha is a fire sign. The eighth house of moksha is a fire sign. So there is a very important, what is a triangle between all these three houses. It is a house of foreign country. It is a house of distant places. It is a house of bold philosophy, showing courage on your belief system. Look at Surya here. It is making a Viprit Rajyog. It is not that simple. And don't take Surya in a very simple way in the 12th house. It does not matter. It's a Dushtana or wherever it is. It is the king. King does not fear about any houses. Now, looking the eighth, the Moksha Lord in the 12th house, it's a very intense phase for all the Capricorn ascendant people, especially those who are trying for foreign countries. One good news is that yes, there may be ways, opportunities that you will find during this period, but this time Jupiter is also making a Viparit Rajdyoga. So understand, both the planets, 6th house and 8th house Lord, are making a Viparit Rajdyoga, and both are looking at the 12th house. Sorry, one is sitting in the 12th house, and Saturn is also looking at the 12th house. That's what I'm trying to say, from the third house. So it is a time that everything related to your action will be wisdom oriented. It has to be wisdom oriented. You cannot take just impulsive actions during this time. It has to be more strategic actions. Travel plans, this is a time when a lot of people travel. Travel has to be very strategically done. Sometimes, we, because to save some money, $100 we try to tend to not get into flexible tickets. We try to get into, don't take insurance and all, but be very careful. Remember, 8,000 odd sudden ups and downs in a foreign country can happen during if you're traveling. This is a very, very intense period for you. You will see that at this point, I have seen in many people's chart that sometimes a mentor from a foreign country comes into your life. So you get mentor from a very far away distant place. So this is something to be seen. At this point of time, you will see a mentor coming from a foreign place. If that is coming, that means that yes, sun is working in your favor. Your faith has to be too disciplined. This is a time of charity. This is a time of doing service. This is a time of karmic expansion. Rather than only monetary expansion, you have to get into karmic expansion, so that for the next solar year which is coming, the year of sun which is coming, sudden ups and downs are as less as it can be in your life. And 12th house is also the house of exploration. From third house, Saturn is putting the 10th aspect here. So something that has to do with the karma of communication is also coming from a very far distance land. Somehow you may hear from someone, so please make sure that you are absolutely open to hear, to learn. Sun is a planet of authority. Some people who are in foreign country may also get into authoritative positions, or may meet authoritative people, like people in authority who can change their destiny forever. So do not ignore such people, such things. Try to be as aligned to this energy as possible. Overall, I feel that great time for foreign travel, great time for ending fear, bad habits. If you have bad habits, it is a time of ending that bad habits. Beautiful time for you. All the very best. Have a great transit. In the description, there is a link for WhatsApp. If you click on it, you will be coming on WhatsApp and you can talk to me about this transit, as well as about booking any yearly readings, because they are on right now. So you can book your yearly reading as well. All the very best. Aquarius. Now here you will see that Maraka. Surya is the seventh house lord and sitting in the third house. Now, all the three houses of desire, the third house, the seventh house, and the 11th house, this is a triangle basically. There are a lot of triangles in astrology. This is a triangle, and these are all the houses ruled by fire. We are fire signs, and here Surya is coming into a fire sign, into the nakshatra of Mula. Ketu's nakshatra. Ketu is sitting in the house of Surya right now. On top of that, here Sun is being aspected by Jupiter with the seventh aspect. That means absolute collaborative aspect, and it is aspected by Saturn with the 10th aspect, that is a karmic aspect. Now, one good, very good news here. You are going to get some very fiery gains, something for which you have worked very hard. It cannot be only gains in monetary way, it can be gains in uh, we can say power also. It can be gain in your status also. It can be gain like as a political winning also. That is how it is supposed to be for you during this time. Your network, you will be able to meet so much leaderships, or you may meet so many leaders and so much influential people during this time, which may help you towards that leadership roles that you are looking for in the future. Your ambitions, your goals, this is the time. See, remember, very important, 11th house is the house of goals. Now remember, the planet like Surya is coming here in such a comfortable placement, receiving an aspect of Saturn, Jupiter, sitting in the nakshatra of Ketu. This is a time of setting goal for the next year, which is a solar year. And the next year theme for all the Aquarius ascendant people is more of collaboration. I was speaking to one of my friend, now client has become friend. She was telling me in the morning, she's a lawyer based in Toronto. She told me, Akash, without a team, without an army, you will never ever be able to conquer anything. And it's absolutely true. You need collaborative energy. You need the energy like you, the way you think, the way you act, the way you behave. You need to find that kind of a person, so that two people can make a very big difference in the life of anyone. Try to get into more of righteous associations during this time. It's time that you may be able to do a very big mass influence in the next year for everyone. So please do not take this time very lightly. It is an important time to really challenge yourself, that okay, I am going to make such expansion, I'm going to be such a visionary, that I will change my fate altogether. The success that you will see here is going to be always dharma and karma driven. In the sign of Aquarius, you have to work very hard. You should understand you are ruled by Saturn as the ascendant lord. So you have to work very hard. So it is no way, there is no easy success here. There is no easy money. There is nothing. There is always hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work. And that is what you have to always continue in this lifetime. But this time, influence is sitting right in opportunity area for you. So do not miss even one stop. Work very, very, very hard. No holidays this New Year's. No holidays. Keep working. Make sure that you provide a better life to your family, to the people who are dependent on you, for your own self. Okay, all the very best. Have a great transit. The 2026 yearly readings are on. You can book it on acastro.ca, or there is a link in the description only. You click that, you'll come on WhatsApp and talk to Samantha and book it. So all the very best. See you there. Pisces. Now see, very important. Ascendant is rising in number 12. That is Pisces for water sign. And from there, air planet is sitting, that is Saturn. And it is creating a lot of turmoil in your life. It can be because it is in the ascendant, it will make your life slow, heavy, right? Water, heavy. We see big to big ships and tons are floating on water. Water is so heavy, powerful. Now here, in this situation, we will see that from 16th of December till 14th of January, Sun is going to be absolutely dominating. Out of all the people, all the 12 ascendants, all the 12 Rashis, you are the one where Sun is the most dominant. Why? Because in the 10th house, Sun gets Digbala. That means directional strength. And this is a fire sign. Can you imagine? 10th house, 6th house, as well as the second house are fire signs, and the signs related to money, earth, wealth. So this is not a very simple house. This is a time that you can really transform your life. It is a time of fiery career rise. This is a time to demand from your career. Sometimes we think that no one is helping us, no one is. Have you made yourself noticeable so that someone will help you, or someone will notice you that how much hard work have you done? If you know when you're sitting in a house and there is very dark, very, very bright sun outside, sun is not noticeable because there is a lot of insulation. Same way, your karma may have a lot of insulation on it. You're not, people are not able to see through it. Please make your karmas visible. This is a time that you have to take action in profession. Maybe the whole world is going for a holiday, but I will stand with Mr. Narayan Murthy that you have to work 70 hours a week. I would say yes, work 80 hours if possible. This is a time to not sit down quietly. This is a solar year coming. The whole focus next year is going to be on your work, work, and work. So do not take this time very lightly. This 1 month is a very powerful month because Jupiter in retrograde motion is putting an aspect, seventh aspect of collaboration here. That means Jupiter is closer to Sun, closer to Earth. And it is telling that I am putting my hand forward and come work with me, come work with my wisdom. Show your authority, I will give you my wisdom. That is exactly what Surya is in placement right now for you. Make sure that you are making sure that whatever designation, whatever power, wherever you are, you should be, your power or your action should be visible during this period. That is number one. Secondly, you will see that you have to, whatever your boss is, that is a secondary case, but you have to behave like a mentor, like a boss. You have to say, I have to own this thing which I am doing right now. That's how powerful you want to become. And automatically, when sun comes here, your authoritative command goes up. Your ambition becomes very righteous, very, very achieving. Sometimes we don't get opportunity only, so where will we achieve? But this is the time that you will achieve things. And because 10th house is the house of fame, your dignity, if you are principally very correct, if you are putting the right effort, if you are in absolute sync with your heart, with your ambition, if you have desire, if you don't have desire, if you don't have goals, just skip the video and go away, because you don't know you achieve anything. This time is the time when you will see that workplace politics is not there. Lot of service related, you will feel that I want to do service, I want to be of great help. So please make bigger goals. please make that powerful goals, because the next year is a very powerful year, Surya year. We do not want to miss it. We want to achieve every goal that we, even not everything, but at least 30% of the goals that we achieve want to achieve next year, so that the next year later is moon's goal, with emotions, with putting the right people into our, what you say, our side, we can achieve more and more and more and more and more. So all the very best. I am very happy to do this reading for you. I am very empowered to see that you are going to be the one people who are having the best sun possible. If you're looking for a job, etc., this is a time that you may become very extrovert. I I have a person, you won't even imagine what she did. She was working, she was applying for a job in Canada for so many months, nothing happening, nothing happening. One day she saw someone put a post of job. She said, now it is not applying is not working. She took she took that day and she said, these are five people who have applied in the last 24 hours, and she went to their office and said, I need a job. I don't know, I will do it. And she got a job. They said ki, okay, we will interview right now. They gave her interview, and she said, okay, you're hired. She's not getting that much salary, but at least she put that effort out there that, okay, I'm available, I'm here, tell me what to do. So you have to become extrovert, you have to make yourself visible. This is what is required. All the very best. I hope that this transit brings you a lot of success. Thank you, Rohit ji. The yearly readings are on, and you can go on the description below. You will see a WhatsApp link. You can do the yearly reading for you and understand how your 2026 is there for you.
Thank you very much to all the family members. Thank you, Akashji. And we are very soon coming with yearly readings. Yes, we are coming with a yearly prediction on nakshatra based videos in,
Absolutely, yes.
transit. You will soon get that videos. Thank you. Akashji, will meet you in some next video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram. Jai Hanuman
Jai
Ji.
Hanuman, Jai Mata Di, Jai Ma Lakshmi. Om Namah Shivaya.